Hi everyone, this is James from Gove Minimoto. Today I want to talk about the vacuum fuel pump solution that I used on my Ruckus Zuma swap. I put a 70cc big bore kit Yamaha Zuma 2-stroke engine on my Ruckus here. I used a Polini CP Carburetor, and I believe this intake is technically for a Dio. I could be wrong. I will put a link to purchase this intake in the description. But what I was running into, I was using the vacuum line on the carburetor itself to run the vacuum fuel pump. When I was doing that, I was getting fuel in the air line, and it was causing the engine to choke out. So the solution here was to cap off the vacuum line on the carburetor, tap a 1/8 to 3/16 nipple, one of these guys here. I drilled and threaded this intake to include one of these nipples. And now, instead of getting fuel in that vacuum line, which was choking out the engine, fuel no longer gets in that air line. And now the engine runs just fine. And everything is working great. So if you plan on doing a swap like this and you're not using the Honda Ruckus ECU, for example, which I don't have on this bike, I've made my own wire harness, and you want to use a vacuum fuel pump, and you're using a manifold that doesn't have an inlet, you're going to have to make one like this. I had a lot of trouble using the vacuum line on the carburetor, as I mentioned before. It may work for you. I tried it quite a few different ways and it just wasn't working, so this was the solution I came up with. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and comment below in the video or reach out to me on Instagram. Have a great one and happy riding.